If you're selling on Amazon, Shopify, Etsy, or any other platform, you already know that product images are one of the biggest bottlenecks in your business. You brief a designer, you wait days for concepts, you go back and forth with revisions, and by the time you have a final set of images for one product, you spend hundreds of dollars and lost weeks you didn't have. Now, multiply that across your entire catalog. 50 products, 100, 500. The cost and the time become completely unmanageable, and that's exactly why so many sellers just launch with whatever images they have and never go back to fix them. Today, I'm going to take a real listing, a Lipton Vanilla and Caramel tea, and I'm going to optimize its creative's life in front of you using an AI tool I co-founded called Saluna. And I want you to pay attention to how long the whole thing takes, because the speed is the point. Now, you're probably wondering what Saluna is. Saluna is an AI image generator built specifically for e-commerce. You give it a product listing, you set up your brand, and it generates on-brand product images for you. It covers Amazon, Shopify, Etsy, eBay, Walmart, Temu, Wayfair, and Pinterest. It also generates images for meta ads, social media posts, UGC-style content, and influencer-style visuals. So whether you need a main image for Amazon, a lifestyle shop for Etsy, or an ad creative for Meta, Saluna handles all of it from one place. Hi, I'm Bianca. I spent years running an Amazon marketing agency that grew to over $3 million in annual revenue. I've seen hundreds of product listings, worked on thousands of images, and the same problems kept coming up over and over again, which is exactly why I ended up co-founding Saluna. I've lived this from both sides, as the person brands hired to fix their listing, and now as the person building the tool that lets them do it themselves. Right, let's get into it. I'm starting from scratch here, same as you would. So I'm opening up a free trial. First thing it asked me is for a workspace name. So I'll type that in and click Create Workspace. Great, so now we are inside Saluna. The first step is to add the product. It's asking me for a product URL, so I'm going to paste the Lipton listing. What Saluna does here is extract all the information from the listing and build the product profile automatically. I will click Import Product. Next step is setting up the brand. Now, Saluna can actually pull your logo, your colors, and your brand name from your website automatically. But for today, I will set it up manually so you can see how it works. I'm adding the brand name, adding the logo, and watch this. From the logo, Saluna extracts the two main brand colors and an accent color automatically. Click Continue to generate. Now it's showing me what Saluna can create. For social media, it can generate influencer-style images, UGC-style content, and social media post images. For ads, there's something really interesting. Meta Ads Image Replication. That means you can submit an image from a competitor that you like, and Saluna will create one in the same style for your product using your branding. It also generates standard meta ads images and UGC style ad content. For Amazon specifically, it generates product images, main image replication, PPC banners, and premium A+ content. And it does the same for Shopify, eBay, Pinterest, Etsy, Walmart, Temu, and Wayfair. Today, I'm going to generate Amazon product images for this Lipton tea. For the free trial, it asks you to add your cart here. I will also add a promo code, and I will leave this code in the description for you. It gives you 30% off your first month if you decide to subscribe. And we are generating. While it works, let me show you around the app quickly. We've got three main sections. Brands. That's where all your brands will appear if you have more than one. Products, same logic. All your products organized in one place. And the generation list, this is where you will see everything you've ever generated, organized by product. You can see there's an edit image button here. Once we have our images, I'm going to show you how that works because it's one of my favorite features. Right, this usually takes around 2 minutes. And there they are, 5 images, all on brand. Look at the difference from where we started. Every image is consistent. The brand colors are there, the styling feels premium, and this took only 2 minutes. Now, I can see here on this one that the information is a bit duplicated. That happens when the listing doesn't have enough detailed information about the product. The more complete your listing, the better the output. That's worth remembering. But here's where it gets really interesting. Let me show you the edit feature. I'm going to take this first image. It's got a tea mug in it and I want the mug to be bigger. So I click edit image and in the feedback box, I simply type, make the mug bigger. You can also add a reference image here. So if you've seen an image you love from another brand and you want something similar from a product, you can upload it as reference. Saluna will use it as inspiration while keeping your branding. Now I will click regenerate and we are going to wait for this to come back. Again, it's going to take around 2 minutes. While that's generating, let me quickly show you the knowledge section. This is the product profile Saluna built from the listing URL. All the information it pulled in. And you can update any of this manually if you want to add details or refine what Saluna knows about your product. Let's go back and check our edit. There it is. And look, it only changed what I asked it to change. The mug is bigger. Everything else about the image stayed the same. So you're not starting from scratch every time you want a tweak. You just edit the current image. Now, quick note on how the free trial works so you know what to expect. You get 35 credits. Each generation uses credits, and depending on whether you use the basic model or the hyper model, which generates higher quality images but uses more credits, you can generate up to 17 images on the free trial. From those, you can download 3 images without a watermark. So you can actually test Saluna on your real product and see the quality before you commit to anything. So, let's recap what just happened. I took a Lipton tea listing, set up a brand profile, generated 5 on-brand product images in 2 minutes, edited one of them with a single sentence of feedback, and the whole thing took less time than it would take to write a brief for a designer. Now, imagine doing this across your entire catalog. 50 products, 100 products, 500. The traditional route would cost you tens of thousands and take weeks. This changes that. If you want to try it, the free trial link is below, and I've left the promo code in the description for 30% off the first month. If you found this useful, subscribe. I'm going to keep sharing what actually works for e-commerce brands. See you in the next one.